Today, I'm going to be talking about my year in review on my weight loss journey. So if you are on a weight loss journey, or you're beginning a weight loss journey, or I don't know, you just want to see me progress, you are in the right place. I'm going to break down my weight loss as well as my top 5 words of wisdom. Come on, let's go. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I'm Kendra, this is my channel, 𝐒𝐿𝐿 Creates. This is where I share my weight loss journey with you guys. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on a weight loss journey too. I do a whole lot of commentary on health, wellness, fitness, also scams and scammers. So if that stuff sounds good to you, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. So you guys, it has been a wild and wacky year on the weight loss journey situation. I think I want to start this video off just talking about my weight loss, because everybody want to see the weight loss. They want to know how much you lost, girl, how much you lost. You looking good, you looking good. So we're gonna start with the weight loss. So I'm just gonna pop this on the screen right here. You'll see it. It's gonna be a graph. Actually, I have 2 graphs, so I'll show you both of them. But it is my full year of weight loss. Now, if you pay attention to these graphs, you will see ups, you will see downs. That is because weight loss is not linear. This is something that I've been saying regularly for the past year. Your weight fluctuates for known reasons and for unknown reasons. You could literally be doing the right thing every single day and your weight is gonna go up or gonna go down or stay the same or whatever. Your body is just weird. Weight loss is wild. It just kind of does what it wants to do. So what you have to do is you have to continue to be consistent in what you're doing and don't give up, pretty much. Because a lot of times we are not successful because we gave up. We gave up too soon. We didn't give ourselves enough time. And I'm going to be hitting a lot of other high points and things like that, hopefully, that you can utilize along the way if you're on a weight loss journey too. I weighed in on January 3rd, 2022 at 251.6 pounds. So if you don't know about my whole entire history and my whole entire weight loss journey, I urge you to check out my first ever YouTube video. And I will share with you what ultimately led me for success, because this has been a work in progress literally all my life. Been obese all my life, been trying to lose weight all my life. So it's been a struggle, y'all. And I just feel like if I can do this thing, then anybody can do it. So that is why I'm here, and that is why I'm talking to you right now. So we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into it, okay? Okay, so that was my starting weight. And then I'm just gonna move month by month. I mean, I don't wanna do week by week because that's too much. But if you are interested in that full progress, ups and downs, all that kind of stuff, please check out my weight loss playlist. There for your consuming and viewing pleasure. I don't know how many videos there, but it's a lot, okay? I have one weighing in, I know, at least every week. And so it's 52 weeks in a year. So it's at least 50 videos on that playlist. So if you have the time, if you're cleaning up and you just want to hear my voice, if you're driving in the car on a road trip and you want to like, oh, I'm interested, go on and click that playlist. Do what you do, okay? All right, so January, at the end of January, okay, I started at 251.6. We already talked about that. At the end of January, and some of these are like weird dates because at the beginning of my weight loss journey, I was only weighing in once a week, okay? Once a week. And then sometimes I would miss weeks for whatever reason, if I was traveling or if I wasn't feeling it to weigh myself or whatever. Because I started off very apprehensive about the whole weighing and the scale and everything. But as I progressed through, I was like, what's the scale? I wasn't scared of it, okay? Now I weigh every single day. I don't talk about my weight every single day. I only talk about my weight once a week. But I like to gauge and see where I'm at, like based upon what I'm eating. If I'm going to the bathroom, is it the time of the month, or what situation is going on? So I can kind of gauge like, okay, I need to course correct. Like I need to do something different. But anyways, so January 31st, I weighed in at 244.4 pounds, y'all. Oof. And I don't have the exact pounds like every month I lost, because I didn't do all that calculation because I wasn't feeling it. So I kind of like do like a little rough estimate. So that was kind of like around like 6 pounds that first month. So I did well. And the second month, February 21st, I weighed in at 234.4. So I was killing it, okay? That was a legit like 10 pounds. And then March 21st, I was literally only lost 0.1 pound, 234.3. And that was in a matter of like 30 days exactly. So this is why I always tell people, like, don't get discouraged. Like old me would have been like not seeing no changes, and I would have been like, or like seeing like the ups and downs, and I would have been like, and I would have probably gave up. And I didn't give myself enough time. It was literally only at that point had been 3 months. It's gonna take a long time. If you got a lot of weight to lose, it's gonna take a long time. So you gotta be in this thing for the long haul, like a committed relationship, okay? April 25th, I weighed in at 229.2. So at that time, I lost like around maybe like 5 pounds or so, which is pretty good. And healthy, sustainable, normal weight loss is like 1 to 2 pounds a week. So right now, my numbers are very normal, like nothing special. Like I'm not putting up big numbers. And then May 30th, I was 224 exactly. So I had lost like 5 pounds that month. And then June 30th, I was 224.8. So at that point in time, in that month, I had gained 0.8 pounds. I told y'all. July 31st, I was 229. So I had gained like 4 pounds. Yeah, it was tough around that time. And I made some videos talking about how tough it was for me at that point in time. And August 29th, I had lost like 3 pounds. So I was 225.7. And September 30th, and I just want to preface here before I talk about September 30th, I began my weight loss journey doing the Nutrisystem diet. I did that for probably about the first 3 or 4 months. I can't remember, y'all. It's been a while, year, okay? And then I paused that and I just kind of did it on my own for 3 or 4 more months. And then I started the weight loss drug Saxenda back on September 3rd. And if you're interested in that, or if you're curious about it, or if you're on it, take a look at my Saxenda playlist, okay? Because I go week by week talking about my experiences on that drug. And I recommend it if it is something that your doctor is on board with, you're on board with. The benefits of taking it outweigh the risks, because there are risks, as with any prescription drug. And you need to make yourself aware of those, Saxenda.com, then I would recommend that to you. But talk to your doctor about that. Okay. So then at the end of September 30th, I weighed in at 218.9 pounds. So I was killing it, okay? I had lost like 7 pounds that month. October 31st, I weighed in at 211.4. So I had lost like 7 pounds. And then November 30th, I was 208.5. Now we kind of back down to like a moderate weight loss. I had lost like 3 pounds that month. And then we're rounding the year on out. December 31st is 203.2 pounds. So for the month of December, I lost like 5 pounds. Who loses weight around the holidays? Like, who does that? Like, somebody on a weight loss journey. Okay. All right. So you can tell by like my weight has been all over the place. It's been up and down. It's been stay the same. But the thing that has remained the same throughout this time is just my consistency. Like, I've been consistent. Like, even when I gained weight, I was still going to the gym. I was still trying to eat as healthy as I could. I was still drinking my water. I was still doing what I needed to do to be successful. And so I think that that's pretty much like the most important part of this whole thing. So all together for the entire year, y'all, I have lost a total of 48.4 pounds. I could not be happier. Like, my whole goal was to like get under 200 before the end of the year, but forget that goal. I don't care about that goal, because like, y'all, that's amazing. And I know people always complaining about how much they, losing. I'm not losing enough. Oh, and if you have not checked out my why fast weight loss is bad video, check that out, please, because it's not all about losing weight as fast as possible. It's not all about putting up big numbers. It's not all about that. It's all about doing it in a sustainable way, slow, normal, easy, so that you can continue to maintain that weight throughout your life. And you can also enjoy your life while you are on a journey. So if you're anything like me, you've dieted many times in your life. And diet begins with D-I-E. And it felt like that you were going to do that a lot. But I wouldn't necessarily say I felt like I was going to DIE this entire year. There were times that were more emotional than others, that were more difficult than others, that were more challenging than others. Sometimes I was in pain. Sometimes I was sick. Sometimes I didn't feel good. Sometimes I was blah, 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 whatever you want to say. But for the most part, it's something that I could do for another entire year. Like the diets in the past, like I couldn't do that stuff for 2 years, because it's going to be realistically another year before I make like my dream goal come true. And I'm gunning for it, baby. Because if you don't know, if you haven't watched my previous videos, like being under 200 pounds is a milestone for me. Because I can remember being 200 pounds when I was 15, a freshman in high school, okay? So this is gonna be like amazing for me, like something that I never thought was achievable. So we're gonna see how 2023 pans out. So I hope you guys have a good 2023, and I hope I have a good one too. But now we're gonna get into like the top 5 lessons that I wanna give to you that I've kind of like learned throughout this year. So the first lesson that I want to talk about is starting off slow. This is something that I did not do because I jumped straight into the Nutrisystem diet. But I highly recommend that you guys start off slow with slow, easy, sustainable changes, like small things that you can start incorporating. I did a video on that. I want to say it was the top 5 ways to lose weight fast or something like that. But it talked about really small things that you can do right now that aren't so difficult. And please watch that video if you're starting a weight loss journey, or maybe you just need like some refresher tips, or you just stuck in a rut and you just like, okay, I want to refresh. I want to reset. It's very good because like one of the smallest things that you can do is start to cut out the fast food. I know it's difficult, but if you're eating fast food every day for lunch, don't do that. Or you could try doing it, instead of going all 5 days, do it 2 or 3. So I think that that's like one of the things that you could do. Another thing that you could do is like stop drinking caloric beverages. Now this is difficult, and it's also could be painful. So if you're drinking like a lot of caffeinated type beverages, you want to taper off that stuff. Because man, beverages have so many calories in them, y'all. Another thing that you can do is that you can, if you're not ready to like start exercising, like, you know, going hard or whatever, you can start walking. And I know it's wintertime, like where I am, so you're not like walking around outside. But I always suggest like going to an indoor place, like just go to the mall and like just walk around or whatever. Or when you're at work, if you have a sedentary job like most of us do, get up every hour on the hour and just take a walk. Or when you go to the bathroom, go the long way to the bathroom. Like I work in a building that's like 5 stories. So I'll take the stairs up, I'll take the stairs down if I need to. I will go downstairs to use the bathroom. And usually I just stand up and I walk around. I have back issues, so I have to do that anyway. So start out slow, y'all. Don't be in a rush to just go hard, because it's hard to keep up that steam once you've accelerated at a fast pace. The next tip I have for y'all is to create a sustainable routine. So if you are in a routine and you are regularly doing something every day and it's the same, like you get used to it and it's like you want to do it. So with me, for exercise, I don't mind exercise at all. I enjoy it. It's time spent away from the house. I can just have my me time and I can zone out and I can just do whatever, like get in the zone. Like I kind of relax. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. But it's built into my routine. And if you have not checked out like my day in the life of, I go through what I eat in a day and then also like my daily routine. And it literally has not changed. The only thing that has changed now is that I don't take my baby out for a walk or to the park because it's cold. And no, we're not doing all that. So I think that that is a big part in being successful, is to create a sustainable routine. So like, if you know that you're not a morning person, don't think that you're going to get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym, because it's unsustainable for you. If you know that you don't have anybody to watch your babies when you get off work so that you can go to the gym, that's not sustainable for you. Like, you're not going to be able to keep it up. So if you know that you need to hire a sitter, or you need to like do what do they call that? Do a nanny exchange, I think they call it. Like, I keep your kids, you keep my kids, or something like that. That's what you gotta do. Like, you gotta do it. Or like, if you share custody or something like that, and you know their father or their mother or their other custodial parent has them for these certain 3 days out of the week, and you have them for 4 days, and you know that it's impossible for you to like go to the gym when they're with you, then on the days that they're not with you, you go to the gym all 3 of those days, and you go hard in the gym, because you know that you're not going to get those other 4 days in the gym. So creating a sustainable routine is key. Something that you can keep up for an extended period of time that doesn't bother you too much. Another one of my tips that I've done consistently throughout the year of my weight loss journey: do not be afraid to try new things. Like, you have to try new things. You have to shake it up. If you are in a plateau, do that, okay? I know counting calories is like, oh, I don't want to do that. Y'all, check out my calorie counting video. I did it for a week, and when I say my results were off the chain, my results were off the chain. I had not counted calories my entire year. I refused to. I was like, I've done that in the past. It did not work for me. Well, I mean, it worked, but it just gets like tedious eventually. It's going to get tedious. I know it is. But I was like, I got to do something different, because this weight ain't falling off like I wanted to. Child, when I started counting them calories, you'll see the results. So I am counting calories now. I think I've been doing it now for like maybe a month and a half. I'm not sure exactly how long I've been doing it, but I've been counting my calories and I've been doing well. So you do not, please don't be afraid to try a new workout routine, to count your calories, I even heard like some people like stopping drinking diet soda has enabled them to drop additional weight. So just the smallest little thing, try to get in at least 7,500, 10,000 steps a day. So purposefully take steps throughout your day. Those are just some small things that you can do to kind of like shake things up. You have to live your life on this weight loss journey and not get caught up in eat right, exercise, because it gets monotonous and you get tired, and I don't want you to give up. And I think that that is also what has made me very successful. The fact that I have been able to still continue to live my life. Like, I talk about it all the time. I'm not saying that you should just not care about your diet and not care about what you eat, because see, one thing that you're going to see me do, because my Fitness Pal diary is wide open, so anybody can, go in there and look at what I'm eating. And that link will be in this description box. You're going to see me eating some vegetables, okay? I usually eat vegetables definitely for lunch and dinner, but a lot of times I also incorporate it into my breakfast as well. So I'm not telling you to just like put nutrition to the wayside. Please don't do that. Please eat correctly. Please learn nutrition. But what I'm saying is that if you have an event to go to, if there's somebody's birthday, if it's the holidays, whatever is going on, if you want chocolate on Valentine's Day, like, live your life, okay? If you want to go out to eat, go to the movies and get some popcorn, whatever, like, do that. Because when you restrict, and you don't allow anything, I feel like it's just a recipe for disaster. Now, if you have an ED, okay, like BED or whatever, that advice may not be applicable to you. So if you are working with a therapist and you are working with someone who is monitoring your eating habits and things like that, that advice may not be applicable to you. You may need to cut out certain foods for an extended period of time if that does not align with the treatment plan in place. But if you're just a normal person with nothing diagnosed or anything, and you're kind of like trying to find your way, I would definitely say that moderation is key and not to restrict so much. And the last thing that I have learned, and arguably the most important, is not to compare yourself to others. I actually created a little bit of a short called "Comparison is the Thief of Joy," y'all, because it is. Stop comparing yourself to other people. We are all different heights. We are all different ages. We are all different genders. We are all different nutrition levels. We are all different muscle mass. We are all different metabolisms. We are all different, whatever you want to say. And all of those things affect the rate in which you lose weight. Also, some of us have medical conditions that make it harder for us to move around, or that affect our hormones, or whatever, y'all. Please stop thinking that your weight loss is slow, because it's not slow, it's normal. It's normal to lose 1 pound a week. It's normal to not be putting up extremely high numbers. And putting up extremely high numbers come with their own risks. Off my soapbox. I know that it is so hard to not do that, but you have to trick your mind and trick your brain into believing that they're in their own lane, and you know what? I'm gonna stay in my own lane, because that does nothing good for you. It does nothing good for your self-esteem, your weight loss journey, your mindset, or nothing. It does not. It does not do any good to compare yourself to others and to what they have going on, because you're so different. There's no way that you can compare yourself to others. Comparison is truly the thief of joy. You're getting frustrated because Jenny is over there losing 10 pounds a month. Okay, all right. But what Jenny gonna be doing in a year? See, I lost 48.4 pounds in a year, okay? What Jenny gonna be doing in another year? Is Jenny gonna be at goal, or is Jenny gonna be back to her original weight or even heavy? See, this is something to consider, because people that put up those high numbers, a lot of them don't sustain it, because you don't know what they're doing to put up those high numbers. You don't know what their diet is. You don't know if they're starving themselves. You don't know what they got going on. Also, you probably don't know their starting weight, because the higher your starting weight, the faster you're going to lose. Okay? So these are all things to think about, all things to consider, all things to hopefully help you out along the way. If you're on a weight loss journey, or you're starting your weight loss journey, y'all, if y'all have any questions, make sure you comment them below. If you want me to get into the nitty-gritty, into the details, if you have, if you just need help. Sometimes we just need help, y'all. Sometimes we struggle and we need somebody to help us. And I don't mind helping at all. All right. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you comment below. What are your goals for the year? How's your weight loss journey been going? Just say, hey, I'm not shy. I speak back. Make sure you guys continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you on the next time. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Bye-bye.